Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to the GT Online Racing video. And this time starting on a rather congested grid for about 6 of us. And we're in stock SUVs, which I think may be a first for the channel. I don't think I've actually raced stock SUVs before. I think I've probably raced them at some point before, but definitely not driven around a bright red stock baller before. And I try to find a way around the outside of that green car, getting very aggressive there to the inside of that other red car. And trying to find a way to the inside. Oh, okay. We can corner cut that corner. Remember, that's for future reference. And going for a corner cut up the inside here, the inside of that green car, just gets a good momentum around the outside there. Now, we're up into 4th, so I think we actually made a place or 2 from where we started. Well, where's that blue car going? They've absolutely just gone straight to Narnia. But now we're getting a good run on this Granger, I think, is in front of the dark green car. They just had the leg on this, so I think the Granger may actually just be overall a faster SUV than the baller. But now we're going for the Kirby's. Now you're trying to find what he's had, and they're trying to take us out, so we're getting very aggressive already. That green car is showing what kind of racer they are within the first, well, not even a minute into the race yet, and they've pretty much shown how they race. So we're up into 2nd place, so we got past them as well. Oh, that's a horrible power slide. We're smacking the Granger though into the pole, so can't wait for them to try and take us out before. So now which way do you go? Oh, it's a double way around here, and well, what? He's just going to done a backflip. How? How have we done that? I didn't think the Granger was that bouncy. I mean, we've seen from the Dangerous Road Rally, it has a tendency to roll over, but I didn't think it was just like just full-on bouncy like that. But what that's done is allowed that Granger to get back in front of us. So we're still in a podium position though. Now that red car on the big one, that Granger just gone from 3rd at least, now up into the lead. And well, I definitely do not want them to beat us. And okay, we're going to lap someone already. The lap car just caused a massive crash here. We've just lapped someone. We're on lap 2 with this race, and we just managed to lap someone. Now we're going side by side now with that Granger, and we just had to back out of there, just having fun. Just haven't got enough in front of our car there to actually make the way around. So it's just thought it best to back out of that situation. Strangely, you actually can't go into first person in this race. Don't know what it is, but you can't really do that with the sedans either. Just can't go into first person for whatever reason. We're catching up to that Granger, so I think the Granger is the faster SUV, but I think that we have the better pace. If we stop driving like that and stop going on 2 wheels, because that's just cost us a load of time against that Granger and the red SUV in the lead, which I have no idea what SUV is actually in the lead, but I know it's bright red. But now we're coming up now to the start finish line once again. You can actually look at how many laps there are in this race. I think there might be 4 laps? Yeah, 4 laps. So we've got half this race here to go. Now going for the Kirby's here, trying to go for the sweaty line there around the outside. Don't think that actually made much of a difference. They're getting a horrible power slider there once again. Now moving a bit further on, we're now catching up to that Granger once again. We get a bit of a slide on there once again. We're not doing this the best. We are catching up to the Granger now. Look for a way up the inside of that Granger. We're just not quite close enough. That red car's had a few issues, so there could be a change of lead here, which there is. And now that green Granger actually now gets up into the lead of the race. And now we're trying to go over the inside. We get a bit close to them. Now we're going to go for a switchback line here to the inside, get a bit of a power slide on, and it's just can't control the car. Now going to the lead, and they've completely taken us out on purpose. Well, I guess we've seen it before. We know what kind of racer they are, but I am not going to let them get away with that. I'm going to have to give them a bit of karma now. To look for it inside, and we just give them a little tap there. We still get the checkpoint, do we? We managed to make the move in front of them there, so we tap them wide, and we get their place, and then they can try and look for a way back up the inside. Oh, but no, they're flipped upside down. So, yeah, that's karma for them. That's self-induced karma, honestly. But, yeah. Karma was about due for them, giving for them that blatant takeout. I mean, I was on full lock. The momentum of the car was carrying me wide into the curb next to them. I didn't want to force them onto the curb or that, but that's just how it went. But we got about half a lap left to go, so it's still possibly time for us to maybe take the lead of this race. I mean, I doubt it, because unless that white car appears again, but which it has, there's a white car there, but looks like the red car in the lead managed to get around this time, and oh, the momentum was carried us this way around, but thankfully we don't manage to flip over this time. Now we've got 1 checkpoint left to go. They're going for a handbrake turn. They completely messed it up, but yeah, I'll nudge them across the finish line because I didn't want to win the race in that manner. But, well, we could have won the race, but it's a moral victory, but it'll go down as a loss on my stats. Either way, on to the next race. We're in the Ruiners because units, and why would you want to race the fastest cars when you can race Ruiners? And actually get a really good start this time. We can't go in first person. I'm just going around the outside now of this DOD, and I'm pretty sure that's the same person from last time. That has to be the same car that drove that green Granger. That has to be the same person. And you can already tell what kind of race this is going to be. Okay, here's this YC Turbo. Just what are you doing? Just wheeling in front of me in a straight line. Well, I'm not waiting for you. That might actually be the same white van from last time. Now, how do we take out a DOD to give them karma? Well, I'll take that. I'll take that for giving karma. Not exactly what I wanted to. It cost me a bit of time there as well, but No other way I think I could take out a Duke of Death, but now we're in 6th place, and I don't think I'm actually going to see anyone else in this race now, so far behind. And moving a bit further on, we can actually see now cars in front of me. Somehow actually managed to catch up to the cars in front. Someone's had a bit of a problem. Looks like one of the 3 runners in this race had a bit of an issue. They're trying to use momentum now to try and find a way around the outside. They actually back out of the corner. Interesting. I don't know, they could have kept it side by side there, but I guess they just didn't have the confidence there to keep it side by side. So we're up into 5th now. And that's a podium position in front of us. Someone's there to smack themselves into the pole. That's now P4. And now we actually got a podium position right in front of us. And after the start we had, I thought I was finishing in 6th, but now we're actually finishing 3rd, running out a bit wider, getting a bit closer to the wall, and we get rammed absolutely underneath. But yeah, I'm definitely not getting on the podium now. That was definitely a self-inflicted mistake. But those friends, I hate those barriers. They're just so grippy for absolutely no reason. But yeah, it's my fault for running out wide in the first place. Let me before I'm catching up once again to cars in front of us, so there's still hope that we might not finish in 5th. Even only 6th, we might actually get into 5th or maybe even 4th, because there's the 2 cars in front of us. I don't think we're going to get the podium though. We're still gaining on this blade, because that blade isn't the fastest thing in a straight line. We're going to look for a way now. The inside of the blade going late on the braking, the blade going to try and hold it around the outside line. We get a bit wide there, a bit on the curb, we have to back out the corner. So coming up to lap this Sabre Turbo, which makes a move there to the inside, and I get the feeling they're going to try and take us out once again, so they have to go late on the brakes now. It's right, they're going very late on the brakes, and oh no, that hasn't worked. Sorry Jab, I was trying to go late on the brakes to get away from that Sabre Turbo, because you can see they smashed into the corner as well. I was just hoping that would work to get through, but now yeah, we have to let Jab back through, and I'll say I deserve to finish in 6th place now, after what I just did to Jaffio for absolutely, from his view, no reason, but I just wanted to get around that corner, because I've seen what the driver of that Sabre Turbo did the last race. I was getting a feeling that we're going to do something like that again. I was just hoping there was enough for him to the inside, but there just wasn't. And we've still got a little bit of the race left to go. It's 1st place already finished here. So 1st place, given the race we had, isn't actually that far in front of us, if I'm honest. It's like that, yeah, it's like Jazz made a mistake though, lost all his momentum. Then we can try and go around the outside now. Off Jeffrey, we can still get out of 6th place. We're given yet another lifeline to get now into P5, which we do. We just managed to cut off the line there to Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey lost a bit of time there over the curbing. But now we're up into 5th, and we just try and hold this now up to the finish line. We just pretty much got a straight line now to the finish. So unless that Sabre Turbo is coming back the wrong way, then we're just going to finish in P5, aren't we? And we do just about manage to hold on there to that P5 finish. Actually getting a pretty good run on Jeffrey down that final straight. Now coming on to the final race of the video, and the eagle-eye viewers might have seen that something from this race is actually the thumbnail, so you pretty much know how well this race is going to go. But we're in the T20 because I don't want to use my Wagner and I don't have a Nero, so not the ideal long haul car to use, but since Slipstream and catch-ups on, it doesn't really make much difference what car you're actually using. Now going for the curbers here off the inside, they can completely swerved into there by what even car even is that? And oh, that's a huge smack to the back of us. It's not even in 20 seconds yet and would have been smacked into it. I don't even know what car that was. I think it might have been one of those new electric cars, and possibly like the Neon, or that the sports car one, but either way I think it might be one of the new electric cars. But okay, there's been a 3 wide crash there up in front. Yeah, this pretty much just proves how this race is going to go. We're getting some amazing momentum now on the Zentorno. Now we're up into 4th, so we could get back into the podium here. If the cars up front keep battling like this, there could be another huge crash, which there has been, because there's someone off there to the side of the track. And he's come back on track now, we're up into the podium positions, and well, given the 10 seconds of the race we had, from pretty much last to first, well, from first to last to first, now we're up into the podium position now to try and gain this Nero, and this will be judged whether or not I'll catch up some, because in a straight line the Nero Custom is quite a bit faster than the T20, but we are pretty much keeping tabs on them, pretty much if not gaining on them as well, so I'm pretty sure that catch up is definitely young, because I know Slipstream is definitely young, because seeing the lines from the start of the race. Now this is where the Nero Custom is at a disadvantage to the T20, because the T20 is better through the corners, but there isn't many corners on a long haul, so we need to make the most of these cars. Now gaining in Slipstream on the back of this Nero Custom once again is getting in Slipstream on the back of the car in the lead, which I think is also another Nero Custom. We get past the black Nero now and get up now into 2nd place. That's going to be just a Slipstream train now. We pull out, possibly going 3 wide now with the other Nero. Now we get back into the lead of the race. So it took us about a minute and a half, but we're back into the lead. Only momentarily, because now the 2 Neros get back in front of us. Now it's going to be 3 wide battle here once again. Well, 3-way battle, not quite 3 wide yet, but still trying to gain the Slipstream. They just get a mega run in the Slipstream of the other Nero. Now we get a run in the Slipstream of that Nero as well, trying to find a way back on the inside, but no, they just get the Slipstream of that black Nero. We just couldn't manage to find a way to slot back in. They're going to say you can make a bit of contact, and that's not surprising really, since I'm actually surprised we got so far without actually making contact with anyone. Now we get back up into the lead once again. Now just going for these these boosts here on the outside. I actually know what these things are called. Now we're going to go 3-wide once again with those two, with the two Neros. The Neros obviously have the straight line speed advantage, but when catch-up's on, if we can just go for the boosts, as you can see, we're actually keeping pretty much level pegging with them, and just trying to keep it on the inside of the other Nero, getting very close to making contact, but thankfully, no actually cheating contact like spinning people out here. But here comes a Wagner out of absolutely nowhere. Now Wagner now just going straight up now into the leader. It's going to be side by side. Another Wagner just cuts across us, but we get taken out by that Nero anyway. I'm now being smacked into by another green Wagner. I'm smacked into by another green Wagner once again. I'll be smacked into that Nero. Now that Nero is going to rump it upside down. So double call off them. Just get out of my way, Wagner. Okay, well that's what made to lose the lead. And is my spoiler not working? Oh great, my spoiler's now broken, so we're going to be going faster in a straight line, but through the corners I'm going to be absolutely terrible now. But they're on a long haul, there's no point in respawning because there's not that many corners on a long haul anyway. But now we actually get back up into the lead, so definitely proving, oh, that's not fun behind. Be more about a five car cluster crash there behind. Now just going to get absolutely sandwiched here. There goes actually an Osiris, so definitely seeing quite an interesting range of cars in this race. I'm going to make a move there back up the inside. Other guys get smashed into there by the 811, and now by that Banshee, and they just shove us past the checkpoints, which is just great. Now we're going to have to go back, and while we're at it, we might as well respawn as well. Oh, we absolutely kamikaze take out there and Nero, but now we're going to be absolutely way behind everyone else. Now where are we now? Down in 11th, and it's going to take a while for us to catch up to any other cars in this race, and pretty much now we're just in an absolute, well, we're just in a complete no man's land now of everyone else. Moving a bit further on, we're up into 10th. We've made it one place, and we're gaining on a few cars in front of us, and they're getting some good slipstream, and they're getting a slipstream on that 911 that took us out before. Now there's that Banshee in front of us, which took us out before as well, and they just completely lose it. Completely lose rear end, spin themselves out. I mean, oh, they're in a Banshee, that's what Banshees do. Banshees, well, may have the straight line speed, but through the corners, they're absolutely terrible. Now we're back up into 7th, so we're in the middle of the cars now since there's only 14 cars left. I think we started with 15 or 16. There's been a few either DCs or people quitting, but either way, still quite a way behind actually catching up to anyone else. I mean, there's a few cars right in front of us, but catch up isn't that effective for them to catch up to them instantly, so we have to go for the curb boost here, just use our racing advantage. And oh, what's happened to them? Someone's got absolutely pile drive there into the barricade, so that's another place. Now we're up into 6th. There's going to be quite a while to be catch up to the cars in front, but moving on to the end of the bridge, there's a car facing the wrong way. Now that's P5. There's a car on the outside there, the Wagner going from around the outside. That's P4. So the places now are just coming to us. Now we're gaining a solution now on the back of the top 3. I think this might be the Osiris in front of us. I think there might be another side, so I think that's the black one from before, which took the lead momentarily before we got absolutely taken out by the Banshee. Going for all the Kirby's, just using our racing advantage, using our knowledge, our track knowledge of this motorway. Now Paul making a move there around the Osiris. Now we're into the podium positions once again. They're going for the boost over there once again. Now coming under heavy braking. Now here comes the Osiris up the inside side by side, and the Osiris just completely takes us out. And then we go launch over the... How did we launch over the bridge? Well, yeah, thanks Osiris. Thanks for diving me up the inside. Well, the gap was there, but was that really an overtaking place? No, it wasn't. But there's not going to be much time left in this race, because since this is a lap race, and we started round about where the military base is, there's not going to be much time left. But I'm moving on towards the end of the lap now. There's been a bit of a takeout. Who's completely just get done right around the outside there by that 811, and that should have been a podium position, but just get absolutely robbed. Yeah, you can see there, we did finish in 4th, but we beat Simo at least, and Simo was that Osiris that took me out. So if you enjoyed these races, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell to don't miss out on any of my future videos. Remember to check out my Discord server, which is linked in the description, and also check out my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that will be linked in the description down below as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.